What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Nightowl channel. In this video, we'll be going over a Town Hall 5 3-star attack strategy for all you Town Hall 5s out there. It's going to be the GiWiArch attack strategy. Giants, Wizards, and Archers. That's all the strategy is going to consist of, but we're going to have some Barbarians in there as well to lure out the CC, but they don't play a major role. That's the only role they play, so it's mainly a Giants, Wizards, and Archer attack. If you have the ability to get max clan castle troops, you don't need to watch this video. You just use your clan castle troops to carry you through the attack. But if you want to watch for, placing purposes or just, break down the attack, feel free to watch through. But again, if you have those max CC troops, you really don't have to worry about any bases at Town Hall 5. The CC troops will carry you through the attack. This is for anyone who cannot get max CC troops, and you can only get low-level giants or low-level loons, or low-level troops in general, and you cannot get those max CC troops. It's going to be difficult, okay? It's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult to take down a max Town Hall 5 if you don't have decent level CC troops, but it's not impossible. It just requires a little bit of skill, and you need to use your resources and your troops effectively. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into a few different replays for this strategy. Using different clan castle troops, you're going to run into a bunch of different clan castle troops as a Town Hall 5, attacking another Town Hall 5 in war. And you need to be ready for anything that comes out of clan castle, so that way you can take it down and get a 3-star that you want. Let's go ahead and jump into the first replay. Alright, first replay we've got here, we've got the army composition on the bottom. Again, we have those 4 barbarians for pulling out the CC. We have 32 archers, 11 giants, 8 wall breakers, 7 wizards. In your clan castle, you're going to want giants. And then you have your zaps. So like I said, this is going to be difficult to do. The first thing you want to do is pull out the clan castle troops and kill them. And then the second thing you're going to do is try to get your giants into the base along with wizards or archers or anything you can in order to assist them and get that 3-star. If your giants go by themselves or get separated from the main group of wizards, it will be a little bit more difficult to get the 3-star. And also, you're going to need a little bit of luck to get the 3-star. It's not the best strategy out there for Town Hall 5. If you need a different strategy or a better strategy, feel free to check out my top 3 Town Hall 5 attack strategies. But we're going to go ahead and play it here and walk you through how to do this. Alright, so Barbarians are going to pull out the CC. This one, I believe, is a Valkyrie and some Archers. And what we're going to want to do, you can see I pulled them out to the right, and now I'm pulling them to the left side. There goes the Zap spell on, on top of the CC, on top of the mortar. And then I use the other zap for the other side of the mortar, do some damage to the defenses. And you can see I reduced the number of CC troops just by hitting them with a zap spell. If you see a lot of archers come out of the CC, or like a witch, which we'll go over a little later, use the zap spell over top of them along with the defense. Like, put them in a spot where you can hit them with the mortar and the other defenses, get some extra damage from it. That's really what you want to focus on doing when you're using the zap spell with this strategy. Alright, giants are coming in. We're splitting them up because we have this archer tower on the outside. We've got the main group on the inside here, and we're going to go ahead. We've got to place a couple wizards down for funneling on this side, a couple down here for funneling as well. And all I'm trying to do, the reason I bring 8 wall breakers is because I tried it with like 4 or 5, but you really want to assist the giants getting through the base, especially if it has a lot of compartments where defenses are closed off and you can't get to them. You can see there also, I don't know if you saw this, but the wall breaker actually took down that mortar because it was so weak from the zap spells that one wall breaker destroyed it without having the giants to go and do all the work and stuff like that. But giants are going to make their way back into the middle. Again, opening up compartments so that way they can provide mitigation, they can provide distraction. And in this one, honestly, I just got a little lucky because of how everything played out. I placed archers on the backside to distract the cannon for a little bit so that way the giants don't take that much damage. But even with the level 4 giants coming out to help out with this strategy, I was still struggling to get the 3-star with this strategy. Luck comes down to it. How many troops you have left over definitely helps. It's just a matter of timing and luck, and how well you place your zap spells, and did you get your wall breakers in, did it take down the mortar. You're going to need to practice this strategy. If you do not have good CC troops, you're going to want to practice. You can see here all the giants go down. They're not very tanky. They're not very tanky at this level. Even at Town Hall 5, it's appropriate level for the Town Hall 5. They're still going down pretty easily. All the giants go down, and I luckily have enough troops to overwhelm the remaining cannon, and I get the 3-star. That's how it's going to go for most of the attacks. You just gotta be prepared for that. Use your zaps to your advantage. Drop them on top of the defenses when they're there, and you're going to see throughout more of the replays what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and move on to the next replay. Alright, second replay here. You'll notice on the bottom we've got an almost time fail. Almost 3 minutes are going to go by. That's because of these corner huts here. If you see corner huts, just place like an archer or 2 on there. I know it's going to be kind of difficult because you're using a lot of your archers for the Valkyrie. If there is a Valkyrie in the CC, that is probably the most dangerous for Town Hall 5s. I'm going to go ahead and play it here. We're going to do the exact same thing that we did in the first replay, pulling out all the archers, pulling out the Valkyrie again, and we're going to get it across towards some defenses so we can do some damage with the zap. Boom, there goes that first zap on top of the group of archers. There goes the second one, And now I only have to deal with the Valkyrie and one archer. That's not that big of a deal. It is going to take a majority of my archers to take it down because, again, with the Clash of Clans constantly updating with new town halls, they get better and better troops. So the max troop number, the level for it, keeps getting bigger. All right. Eventually, we're going to have like level 15 Valkyries in this clan castle. So I'm not really sure how it's going to work when that happens. But as of right now, we got a bunch of archers. They surrounded the Valkyrie, took it down. Again, I'm splitting my giants here. Okay. So I got giants on the top side, giants on the bottom. All right, and I'm kind of just watching. Again, wall breakers are smashing through, trying to just open everything up so the giants can get through it easily without having to be stopped by walls. If the giants are having a hard time getting through walls, again, that's going to be very deadly for your giants as they take a lot of damage and they'll go down pretty quickly. Most of the giants on the top side have dwindled down, so if you notice, I put more of the wizards and archers on the bottom side to kind of support the remaining giants that were down there. Actually, the bottom ones went down pretty fast. It's just, again, it's a matter of luck. It's a matter of how things play out and putting yourself in the best position possible in order to get that 3-star. The steps to do it, again, CC pull, use the archer to take down the Valkyrie or whatever it is. Use those zaps over top of the CC troops and the defenses to do some damage. And towards the end, hopefully you have enough. You see, I got these couple of, I think I got really lucky here. I got a couple giants left. I got these high hit point, structures to get through. The storages, these are killers because they waste so much time with these wizards and stuff like that. This is why GiWiArch actually wasn't working for me, because I couldn't get through these high hit point structures, and these cannons would take down the giants so quickly, and it would end up getting a fail because they would kill everything before I was able to actually get to whatever I needed to get to, the cannon, the archer tower, whatever it is. It's a very difficult strategy to do. You definitely need to practice it. Get used to the placement, get used to the wall breaker placement. Bring more wall breakers if you need to. I think what I have is a perfect mixture of everything that I need. I've got the barbarians for pulling, I got the archers for killing, and I've got the wizards for funneling, along with the, going in with the giants, and then the amount of wall breakers I need in order to get the giants to whatever parts of the base that I need to. But got very lucky here. I had enough time left over for the wizards and the archers to, go up to the first builder hut and all the way back down. It would have been smarter to use at least 1 or 2 for those builder huts, but I wasn't paying attention. All I was focused on doing was getting that 3-star and just getting through the base. But if you see a builder hut or 2, place all your archers down or surround that Valkyrie, then place 1 or 2 if you have an extra 1 or 2. Just put it on top of a builder hut or 2. It'll help you cut through time. You don't have to worry about panicking. Let's go and move on to the next replay. Alright, next replay we got here, I'm going to go ahead and play it straight through. We're going to follow the exact same method we did in the first 2 replays. This time we're dealing with a witch and a couple of archers. So this is probably the best CC you're going to go against as a Town Hall 5, at least for you. As the attacker, this is what you want to see. You want to see witches. If you see all archers, that's a great sign because you can use your zap spells to actually destroy them. If you can get them all in the same vicinity, look at that. Witch goes down along with the archer. So if it's all archers, you can take them down pretty easily. Just one zap will do the trick. But if you have that witch there, make sure to place both zaps on top of the witch, and you can kill her and do some damage to some defenses, and you don't have to worry about pulling it out to the side and worrying about the clan castle. You're good. Now all you have to do is worry about attacking the base and an effective way to get the 3-star. You can see that I'm trying to sneak some wall breakers in. We got giants. Again, we have some wizards on the right and left side trying to funnel down. But again, these high hit point structures are going to pull, wizards and archers and everything around the base. I got a couple of them in there, though. You see I got a couple wizards in there. I got a couple of archers and stuff like that. That's what you want. You kind of want them to go everywhere. Left side, right side, middle. You want that distraction as much as you can because these giants in the middle, they go down fast. If you can take a cannon off of them for like a split second, maybe a few shots, that's going to help you and aid you with that 3-star because it takes the damage off the giants. They can survive a little longer. They can tank a little bit longer, and that's going to help you get that 3-star. You can see I'm opening up everything here with those wall breakers that I had. Having those wall breakers, again, very helpful to have. I think 8 is a good number. It gets you through the base for most compartments and most defenses. And you can see this was a pretty easy wipe for me because I was dealing with the witches, and I didn't really have to pull them out too far. I got them next to the mortar. I did my damage to them, and I got the 3-star really, really easily. Let's go ahead and move on to the last one, dealing with the baby dragon, and then we're going to wrap up the video from there. Alright, and last example, I'm going to go over here. Let's go ahead and play it. And we're going to pull out the baby dragon along with the max loon. And we don't have to worry about dealing with it like the way we deal with archers or wizards. Because it's only 2 units, we can pull the baby dragon away. We can pull the loons away. And we can deal with them separately without having to use the zaps on the base, on top of the CC and stuff like that. So, what you're going to see in this replay, of course I'm going to take down the baby dragon with a bunch of archers. I can kind of group them together because Baby dragon, it goes from each individual group and then attacks them. As long as they're not bunched up in one unit, you should be fine. The loon should go down pretty easily along with the remainder of the archers. And then here we go. Alright, so with this base, what I decided to do, we have a bunch of giants coming down. We've got the funneling for the wizards and whatever else we want to go in the middle. And then I'm saving a couple giants, I'm saving a couple wall breakers, and I'm saving my zap spells for the backside of the base. The backside of the base has all 3 archer towers. It causes a lot of damage, it causes a lot of havoc for the attack. We have wall breakers sneaking in on the backside. And this is like the combination of the mitigation and the distraction method. You can see I do 2 lightning spells on top of the archer towers. It does a lot of damage. They have a little bit of health left, and honestly, even though it was a meticulous and skill, finesse type attack, it still required a little bit of luck, because as you'll see here, the giants are going to dwindle down. All right, we have this full HP archer tower left. This one's damaged by the zap spell. I was hoping it would go down by that giant. Giant goes down. We got wizards on the left side helping with that max, the one that didn't get touched by the zap spells. And then, unfortunately, the giants die out. And now we have this archer tower with just a little bit of health left. So what I was hoping to happen, again, this is where luck comes into play. I was hoping to have enough units left over that they can get through, these other buildings, and then somebody would target the archer tower and take it down. And that's exactly what happened, okay? So if you see a base like that, this strategy does not work well in these types of bases unless you do it like that. This is an open style base. It has all the defenses in the middle. They can all be reached without having to go through multiple walls. You're going to want to try a mitigation / distraction method, because all those archer towers on the backside was killing my giants. It took me like 5 tries to get this base down. It's very difficult at Town Hall 5, again, if you don't have those max troops. But it finally goes down. I recommend doing it similar to that if you see a base like that. And hopefully you guys aren't going against max Town Hall 5s all the time in war. And not everybody maxes out their Town Hall 5 like this. But this is the worst case scenario, just in case anybody goes against that type of base. But that's all I have for the video, guys. Hopefully it helps. And again, I don't have anything else. Again, if you have those max clan castle troops, you don't really have to worry about strategy as much. You can kind of just, take down the CC and then deploy your max troops. You'll be fine. It's a lot easier that way and less of a headache. But if you cannot get those max CC troops, that is what this video is for the GiWiArch attack strategy. And again, if you guys want a better strategy, again, check out that top 3 Town Hall 5 attack strategy list. I believe those 2 are a lot stronger than this one, especially going against max Town Hall 5s. I believe the other 2 are a lot better. But this one is here for anyone that wants to use it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, definitely appreciate a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions about the strategy, let me know. If you're going against something else that you're like, oh no, it's 3 loons, or if it's all archers. It's a very similar process with the archers. Again, you're just going to zap them, and then with the loons, just pull them out to the side. Don't waste your zaps on them. You can use your zaps where you want, backside or on the mortar or wizard tower, whatever it is. Just use it skillfully, use it effectively, and you'll be getting the 3 stars. I wouldn't say easily, but you'll be getting those 3 stars. Hopefully with a little bit of luck. But that's all I have for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.